this is Tracy from Esther 414 Ministries with something to think about. Jesus tells us in His Word that if you love me, you'll obey me. It's also stated, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. And a lot of times we take this out of context and we get it all wrong. We're thinking, oh, I got to do this, and this, and we start lining it up in works. And then if we start doing the wrong thing, we start, oh, darn it, I shouldn't have done that. Let me try something else again. And we try and change ourselves. But really, you know what it is? It's a check and balance. Jesus is letting us know ahead of time, if you love me, you're going to keep my commandments. It's kind of a heart condition, guys, okay? That if you truly love God, if you truly love Jesus, you're going to want to obey Him. You're going to want to keep His commandments. It's not a to-do list. It's not a check, 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 check. And then you kick yourself because you got it wrong, or you're going back over here and doing this thing again. No, if you're having that problem, then you might want to check your heart. Go back in, take a check and say, Lord, do I truly love you? Have I truly given my life to you? Let me give you an example of this to maybe make it a little bit more sense to you, okay? What if we were to just put the two words in front, as a result of loving God, you will keep His commandments. You will want to obey Him. See, when you truly love God, when you truly love Jesus, you are going to naturally want to obey Him. You are going to want to naturally fulfill His commandments. It's not going to be a checklist or a to-do list. It won't be a burden to you. It's not something you have to think about thinking, oh, should I do this or do that? It's following the Spirit. You're following the Spirit of God. And these are things that you just naturally do. You don't even have to give it a second thought. Let me go one step further in simplifying it, okay? Say you're hungry. What are you going to do? Well, obviously, you're going to go eat something, right? You're eventually going to make it to food. And if you're tired, you eventually want to lay down and go to sleep. See, those are things that just come natural. They're kind of like a duh, okay, you know? But in the same way, when Jesus is in you, when you're truly loving God, the things that He asks us to do, it's going to come natural. We're going to want to do them. See, following God becomes natural when you belong to God. It's not going to be a burden. It's going to be easy. We need to take an assessment, and it's those who continue to the end. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Because we can all start off gung-ho, but then we start running and we're trying to do it in our own strength, but we can't do it. It has to be God living in and through us, pouring out from us, because we will want to keep His commandments if we truly are His child. This has been Tracy from Esther 414 Ministries with something to think about.